Welcome back, world. We here again, season 3 of the Moving Forward podcast, the new building. Y'all know what's up. Y'all know what it is. What's up, man? We here with a beautiful guest today. This is our first female artist of the year. She go by the name of Poison.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
You know, Poison. You you the only poison a motherfucker want to eat.
Ooh, it's getting.
You know what I'm saying?
It's so early. We like 2 minutes in.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? You the only poison I know a person wouldn't mind to eat.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mood. I like that. I might put that on a shirt.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
You still celebrating?
Nah.
You ain't celebrating no more?
Nah, it's work.
I
got a lot of goals.
A lot of goals. Like, you mind telling me what's your goals?
Just ready to put out some music, put out some art, put out some vibes, some dope things, put myself out there. I don't got time to waste right now.
All right. What would you say is the biggest misconception about yourself?
Wow. That's a good question.
Let's
I don't
go.
know. You tell me.
I gotta tell you,
Yeah, because I would reflect. I would revert that question to you because I don't really look at myself like that. You feel me? I look at myself, but I can't tell you somebody else's perspective of me because that's their perspective. I'm not a mind reader.
Not a mind reader? So somebody else
Or you telling me what I hear?
Yeah, what you hear? That's not really what it is.
I think people, they think I still be, on them heavy, people. I've heard that a few times. Yeah, so.
So, tell
I'm
me.
chilling. I'm healthy. I'm good.
What's a day in the life of Poison? Like, what's your day in the life consist of?
It depends. Some days are busy. Some days I'm all over the place, and some days I'm to myself. I could have my days where I'm in the studio for 10 hours, and then I wake up, and we all got to get to the bag. So I got to handle some business with different people and different things that I'm into.
Right.
Then sometimes I just need time to myself and time for my social life. That always seems, even though it's work and business, it's still, me time.
Right.
Sometimes I jump on a plane and come back.
How do you juggle all of that with being an artist?
I mean, right now it's a part of being an artist and being me. So I'm just finding that balance. Juggling it is just organizing. Organizing is very important. I'm learning.
With being busy, is there special somebody in your life?
There's always a special somebody.
I don't know.
Look at me.
I don't know.
How could I not have a special somebody?
Are you able to balance that part out, like without them feeling neglected with you being so busy and stuff?
Definitely. You got to find time for everything, don't you? I said
So
organize.
that's
a part of the lifestyle.
They go on the road with you?
Not really.
How long you been rapping for?
I think I've been rapping since a child, but taking it seriously, I'll say maybe 2018.
2018.
But taking it seriously, now that I've seen the other side, taking it seriously maybe like 2 years.
When you say the other side, what you mean by that?
There's just another side that a lot of people are stuck in the matrix. I like to call it the whirlpool. The whirlpool is when you do the same thing over and over.
Right.
When you drop a song and then you do the show here and then you do the, not that there's anything against it. I love this place, legendary. You do the SOBs and you just end up doing the same thing over and over and you're not really climbing. You're just kind of like
doing the same thing you've seen everybody else doing.
Yeah, so I've seen the other side, what unstuck means, what it means to have your art and live the lifestyle that you want through your art and what you do. That's the other side.
So, you've been doing it, you've been rhyming since you was a child. You said you take it serious about 2 years ago? Okay, in the midst of you taking it serious, did you ever reach a point where you felt like quitting? Like this, man, I ain't doing this shit no more.
I mean, you know, I feel like being an artist, like we tend to be real hard on ourselves. We tend to be our biggest critics. We can get distracted just living the life that we discuss, you know, by living the life that we sing, rap, draw, whatever about, you know what I mean? We can get caught up in that. And I could have said it to myself, but I don't even believe that shit when I say it.
like
I
really,
love it.
like
I love it.
you know, like because when you in this game and you run into a lot of dead ends and you hit walls and you getting a lot of
But it's different.
no's.
It's different. It's different. It's different when you love it. When you love it, it's like it's a rush. Even if a no, even if a no comes my way, it's a rush on having to try to figure out how to make that no a yes or go a different route. It's like when you love it. When you love it, you just is a the
Like
grind. You're
yeah,
addicted to it. You
like I
know.
love doing this. No matter what happens, I'm going to do
I
this.
know dealing
The
with me
level
wasn't
up.
easy. So, but you love what you do.
I
So
love it,
we here.
and we here to stay. You know. So you trying to tell me you never felt like quitting one time? One
I
time.
mean, I'm sure it has, but I can't recall a moment where I felt like I was gonna stop for like 2 weeks or something. I probably said that shit for like 1 or 2 days or something. Like, damn, man, look how much, damn, this is a lot.
Right.
Damn, I'm tired. Damn, seeing people you know, surpass you or doing favors here and there, and still, this shit hurts.
Right. Definitely.
You feel me?
Definitely.
Being different too is not easy. You feel me? Because not only are you run into a lot of people that might not understand you, so you battle a couple different things. But man, that shit, that can I curse?
Yeah, you can curse.
Yeah, that shit lasts about 2 days, maybe 2 to 3 business days, the most.
When you say different, what you mean by different? Can you describe your style?
I feel like what makes me different is that I feel like people aren't talking about how they really feel. Like they're talking about what they think you want them to talk about. You know what I mean? So I think what makes me different is that I'm just coming from a raw place, whether it's a good look or not, whether you like it or not, whether it sounds good or not, whether it might be the right or the wrong thing to say, I'm just gonna say it, and I'm saying it. So that makes me different.
Right. Let me say, I see you came in here with 2 people and stuff like that. How important is the role that the people that's in your immediate circle play that's around you?
Very important. Because now that I'm slightly getting a bit busier and more knowledgeable of the other side, you realize how much shit there is to do. So it's like now you gotta find some like-minded individuals,
Right.
and we gonna split the dues, and then when we get that return, we gonna split that return.
When you say the other side, let me know what the other side is like, because I want to know if I'm at the other side or not. Because
Other side,
what is the other
you're
side?
definitely on your way to the other side. The other side is when your passion can sustain your lifestyle plus more. That's the other side.
Well, is it a lot of money on the other side? A lot of health?
I seen a lot of money. I seen a lot of health. I seen a lot of pain. I seen a lot of trials and tribulation. But I seen a lot of nice things too. So
Since we're talking about the other side, do you mind letting me know what was your greatest fear that you had to overcome to get where you at right now?
being okay with being myself. Like sometimes we think too much. Sometimes we are our biggest critics. Like sometimes if you don't know yourself, then you'll be afraid of what people would think. So I guess that was kind of my fear. Like I wasn't whole at the moment, so I was afraid of reactions. But that shit don't even matter.
So this is a new you than the person that was a couple years ago the stressing me in the reality check. I see a different, like with the your single one more shot and your new one that you just released, Born Alone. I compared them two to the last two, and I see a difference in your style sonically. I hear it different. Is that a producer thing? Is you at a different phase of your life?
I think that I'm getting better. I'm getting better. My team is getting better. We're just exploring and, continuing to be creative. And as more things will drop, you'll hear the consistency in everything. Everything kind of connects as a story.
Right. So you feel I feel that you got better because I'm going through your catalog today. I listened to like 6 songs. All right. Even down to the visual.
Are we supposed to evolve? Aren't we supposed to get better?
That's a fact, and you doing the right thing. You soaring up, and sometimes when you go up too fast, the only place to go is down. So you going at a pace, but you gradually climbing.
I agree. I mean, I have some records that are pretty dope, pretty big, but like you said, we just got to do it at a steady pace.
Right. Do you feel any pressure releasing this project? Is there any pressure on you?
No.
Why not?
I'm just okay with it. Whatever happens, I'm okay with it. I feel great, and even if it's little by little, I'm cool with it. I'm gonna just gain little by little. I'm okay.
You okay with it?
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I don't feel no pressure.
So you know it's gonna blow, huh?
It's gonna do what it's supposed to do.
No pressure at all, Poison. No pressure at all.
It's a little deadline, The release party's on the 30th. I gotta make sure everything is together. The right people are there and things like that. But why stress myself?
We're gonna talk about the release party. Not right now. That we jumping the gun. We're gonna talk about that.
Not for sure, but at this point, how do I benefit myself by stressing myself? What does that do for me?
Getting into that. How strong do your mental have to be in this industry?
It's pretty strong. Ice cold, probably. Is a lot of shit happens. You lose friends. You meet enemies. You gotta sit down and be around people you don't know, and just being a woman is another thing. That's a tricky one. You know what I mean? You got to be pretty strong. Right. Your mind definitely has to be stronger than your heart.
Especially being a female. That say you gotta do a little thing strange for a little bit of change.
I'm good. I'm good.
You wanna speak up on that?
It's a thing. It's a thing. It's definitely a thing. I done had producers, try to bag and dub me because they can't bag on a beat on a song that I already did.
And what they do, they like take the song away, like, all right, since I can't get no situation with you.
Yeah. And I just redo the song with another producer and better.
Well, why? What if so they don't even, they just want
I've offered
sex,
money.
They don't want money?
I've offered money. I've been in situations where I'm like, okay, well, let me buy it from you. And they want to throw some outrageous price that I know you're not charging. Like, it's a real thing.
Right. Wow.
Yep. It's a real thing.
It happened to you recently?
That wasn't recently, but come on. You run into every day, you meet a new connect or something. They might, I'm an attractive girl and I'm talented.
Right.
Motherfuckers they shooting they shot. Motherfuckers is emotional and salty sometimes.
Right. So
you gotta learn how to keep it moving.
You gotta know how to move in a room full of jerk.
You gotta learn that no matter how fire or no matter how powerful this person might be, if you're not feeling that and that's not who you are, and it could be a crazy connect, you gotta just be okay with walking away.
But how I can't even imagine, like,
You gotta be
How
over.
hard
You hear what I'm
is
telling
that
you?
when the success is right there,
Yeah, that's.
but you know, you gotta sell your
I'm
soul.
gonna be honest with you. To me, it's not worth it. To some people, it is. To me, it's not worth it.
So what suggestions would you give an up and coming female artist that's looking at
Look,
this interview right now? What suggestions would you give
you
them?
just gotta stay true to you. Just there's always you can't be afraid of the grind. Like you, if that's a dead end, you gotta figure out how to build a bridge over that dead end or do a U-turn and make a left. If that's you, kudos. Don't get me wrong. Like I don't judge nobody. Like interesting lifestyles people have, but that's I'm Gucci. You gotta be you.
What describes your style? Because I'm looking at you. You look a little bit. You look fashionable, emo, modelish. Like what's your style? Let the world know.
I think I'm growing and I'm into different things. I do black is my favorite color, but I love dope sneakers. I love to shop. I love looking online and just finding different things. You know what I mean? It just depends on how I feel. You know, it's rainy outside, it's
Right.
winter, it's January. Like I'm just cozy. I'm wearing all black. I'm comfortable, you know. It just depends on the mood, you know.
Black is beautiful. So,
Yeah.
but what's your reason to always wearing black?
Um, I don't know. It's like a chill color. It's a luxury color. It's not a color. Like, I don't know. Black is feels
It's
good
all
on me.
so good. What female artists are you listening to right now? That's actually making you want to push your pen. Like, you know what? She motivated me. Let me do
I
this.
think I think I like Doja's music. I think she has a great range between pop and good lyrics and witty and like like sonically. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right. That's who you like. That's who you studying to go after.
Nah, I'm not. I don't study nobody.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I can appreciate her sound. When I hear it, it gives me that feeling like, damn, that girl hitting that pocket. It's electric. It feels good. I could appreciate that.
Where you from, Poison?
Queens, baby.
What part of QU you from,
I'm from
man?
Ozone Park.
Ozone, ozone, ozone. I always tell you, man, that could have been East New York. You could say you from Brooklyn. Ozone, that shit is right there,
Oh,
B.
so that's valid then.
That shit is right
I'm
there.
good. That
Like
means I got two areas that's gonna jack me.
we definitely gonna jack you in BK.
I
You
love
know what I'm
that.
saying? We definitely jacking you in BK.
I love that.
So what's the name of this project that soon be released?
Damn, I haven't even announced it, man. But it's called La Madrina.
Oh, so I'm getting an exclusive announcement right now.
You know, we went through what we went through, so you know, I gotta make it up to you. So La Madrina Volume 1.
You could let us know what I don't even know how to pronounce that. La, what'd you say?
Madrina
La Madrina.
Volume 1.
All right. So it's gonna be more. What do that mean?
It means the godmother.
The godmother. The godmother of what? And why you picked that title to be?
It's honestly, people started calling me that. I ain't even named myself that. I'm gonna be so honest with you.
Would you like take care of everybody's kids or something? Outside, like you the best, you the good auntie, the
I'm
good cousin, the sister. Like why they call you that?
yeah, we gonna say that now. But nah, people just call me that. A couple of people started calling me that. Everybody has a past and a history. So you know, I like Griselda Blanco. I like her story. I could connect with some of the things that she experienced, and it just became like a personality thing. It just means the godmother, like you know,
You
like you
said
see
you
Pablo Escobar.
yeah.
Feel me? Like
So what's some of the things that Griselda Blanco did that you could relate to? Cause I, you know, let me know.
you know, she changed the perspective that the male species had on a powerful woman, I guess. You know, like she was just one of the women to definitely do some
Yeah.
So some things that the guys would do. She was one of the guys. That's what she did, and I think I could be one of the boys sometimes.
She was getting money. She was getting that
Yeah, she
mugger,
was getting
that
yeah.
breeze.
She was doing what she had to do amongst men.
Right.
Feel me? I work in a business with men. This music industry is nothing but wolves out here, man. Wolves.
So being, this is the second time I'm mentioning this on this year with the woman movement that's going on in hip hop, with the new artists that's coming out. Like you just see the start of Lola Brooke, how she
Definitely.
started and she launched off, and
Definitely.
you got Pretty Deeds, you got
That's
Billy
my girl.
B, you know, I was
Kaya.
for
Can't
you
forget
got Kaya,
Kaya.
Kaya baby, can't definitely
That's
Kaya.
Queens. That's
Yeah,
Queens
you
right
got
there.
so I worked with Billy B and Pretty Deej,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
now I see I'm working with you now, doing an interview with you, and I love the movement that's going on right now.
Yeah, I think it's cool. Everybody got their own thing going on.
You do you feel, do they motivate you? I'm not trying to bring you against them, like do you think you better, because that's the first thing people do when it's female artists.
I think any girl that's doing her thing, that's dope. I was just on Pretty D page today. We was or yesterday, just chopping it up about
Right.
how strangers be the illest supporters. So some of these girls I know, some of these girls I've met, showed love back. Someone act like they know you. Some of them dope, humble vibes. I'm Gucci with everybody. I think I'm happy for everybody doing their thing. It's a marathon. We all training. We all just doing our thing.
Right. You ever plan on working with any one of the names that I just mentioned?
I'm not sure. Whatever the future has,
You never
I'm cool with.
try to reach out like, yo, listen, let's do this. Let's do that.
Whatever the future has in stores, I'm cool with.
Oh, you holding back.
What you mean?
You don't want to tell me this.
What you want me to tell you? I'm saying I'm cool with whatever happens, I'm cool with. Am I sliding in people's DMs right now? I'm not.
Right.
I'm not.
So do you mind letting us know about your new single right now?
Yeah, definitely. Born Alone is from the project that I'm dropping. I decided to drop it on my birthday. Because it kind of made sense, you know what I mean? Born alone, I'm the only one. Everybody knows me, but I am the lonely one. Everybody knows me, but people don't know me. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's kind of the concept and the feel. I thought on my birthday would be perfect, and
That's what I was getting to. What's the concept of the video? Because I see you look sad. I see a little girl that grew up to be older, still a little emotional. Like it's a lot of
that's
emotions.
me. That's me. I just wanted to be honest about. I'm not always feeling like I'm turning up. You feel me? I'm not always feeling like I want to dance. Like, I'm hurt sometimes. You feel me? And I'm gonna portray what I've been through and how I felt. Cause even if you've been listening to me since Pills for the Pain, like I'm always keeping it real about my feelings. I'm gonna speak about that pain, cause that's just it overwhelms me sometimes. You feel me? So that's I'm in the visuals. You are going to see things that are gonna make you feel that. You feel me? And are gonna express that.
So on this new project that you're coming out with, what was one of your most difficult songs that you had to write?
I think it had to be let me think. I think it had to be the last one. I'm not gonna say the name because you gotta listen to it.
Listen to it, right?
Well, last one, number 13, because I have two bonus ones. It was most difficult because I had to try kind of like a different cadence, and it was challenging.
Right.
It was challenging,
Right.
My producer and my boy was there, and we was just figuring it out.
Right.
It was a different cadence for me.
Do you when you what's the format like when you in a where do you write at? You write in the studio, or do you write home?
Yeah, in the studio.
Okay. What's your format when you writing? Excuse me. Turn the sound on.
See, this is a good question because I don't really like to tell people my formula, but I like to go by feeling. I don't like to think too much about it, and that's kind of how it starts, and then just kind of like build it up. like Legos. Right. That's like me telling you without saying too much, you know, because I feel like the reason why my music and my sound sounds the way that it sounds and so organic and you can really feel it is because of the place that it comes from. Mm-hmm. You know, it comes from a vulnerable but not thinking too much place. Okay. I am growing, so now it's like, okay, take it home, right? Dissect this. What you think? Let's do this. Let's fix that. You know, but I like it to come from a place where it's not too overthought.
Do you got like a team of writers that help you like format songs, or
I don't really work with too many people. I stick with the same 2-3 people that I trust and that challenge me. And that's how we keep it.
Your production, do you got like an in-house
the same 2-3 people.
All right. Yeah. Industry wise, who would you love to work with?
Damn, that's a good question. Top tier, regular tier, like
whatever, you know. Give me 3 right now. 3 producers that right now you.
I mean, of course, I'd love to work with Metro Boomin.
Shout out Metro.
I still want to work with Timbaland. And I think someone brought up Pharrell, maybe Pharrell.
I think you and Pharrell will be. I think you and Pharrell. I could see you with Pharrell right now. I think you and Pharrell will be dope. Cause you kind of remind me of like the Khalees when she first dropped. I hate you so much right now, Khalees. You know what I mean? Okay. I think Pharrell will do good with you. Pharrell. It's so much. Being from New York and being an artist, you've been around some time. I know you got social media. You're on social media. You got to constantly know what's going on. You see like all the Southern artists like Yo Gotti, looking out for Glorilla, giving up 500K chains. And why you don't think New York, like the big bosses in New York, do that for artists here?
I think it is happening in some areas, maybe, you know, but we don't hear about it as much because it's not happening that often. I think New York doesn't really have unity.
How does that set you? How, like, you could be so much further if New York artists, like the big dogs that we see,
for sure,
reached out.
Maybe I don't know. I can't call it. Maybe I can't call it. I can't think about it too much. I can't call it.
Do you think it's hard getting on in New York? Or it's a little easier than it was before when like New York sound was like kind of... New York sound is kind of coming back, but at one time it was like everything was South. Do you think it's hard, or you feel like you might have to go down South somewhere and pursue your career and come back?
It's funny because when you end up going somewhere else, they love you here more. I don't know. I'm gonna just move where the universe tells me to go. I can't call it. I don't know.
You was in New York your whole life? Cause you give me like a...
Nah, you so funny.
Where you know,
I mean, I lived in I grew up in Queens, but I've lived in Tampa. I lived in Cali for a little bit. So I got a chance. I got a chance to see a couple different things.
Do that defines your style? Because sometimes people just only one way. You've seen a lot of things. You heard different music.
Yeah, of course.
You know what they rock to in the Bay. You know what they rocking to out in Tampa. I know they're not listening to what we listening to in Tampa.
Hell no. I think I'm grateful for it. I think it definitely diversified my ear.
How much of this new project that you dropping reflects who you really are?
100%.
From
100%.
How are you releasing this project? Because a lot of new independent artists is not putting their stuff on these streaming platforms no more.
No, definitely. I can't. I can't really say how I'm dropping it right now, just because I'm in I'm just talking to a couple people, so I don't want to say a certain platform and then I end up dealing with another one.
Right.
But it's just gonna be free for fun, enjoy, get to know me a little bit more. Like you said, you know me because you know me. But there's a lot of people that need to get to know me. You feel me?
People that's watching.
Yeah, so they're gonna get to know me.
But a lot of people know you. Like
They don't know me.
Like when I bring up your name, it's like I be like, point them.
But
I don't put on. I be like, damn, you know her
but
too.
I'm popular. I'm not. But it's like I'm popular, but it's not really for music. You understand what I'm saying? Like I just been lit because I've been lit. You know, like feel me. So it's like now they need to know my other side. You feel me?
Right. Any shows? Any like give us the date of your release
the
party.
release is on the 31st. There's a 31st in January, right? Is there 31st in January?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 31 days. I think.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah.
It's gonna be on the 31st or the 30th.
Yeah, now it's the release party is gonna be on the 30th. So I'm gonna drop the project, the mixtape, on the 31st. So you come, you listen to it first, you get the experience, you get to vibe with me. Maybe you might see some stuff that nobody else will see. You know what I mean?
I'm invited.
Come on, you know you're invited.
Where's it gonna be?
We're gonna text.
You ain't gonna let the people in?
Of course not. You think I want 100 people coming? No, man.
It's gonna be real intimate, private.
Yeah.
Listening.
Yeah, we'll throw the shows and stuff later on in the spring. This
is that hard to do? Like getting shows and stuff like that, like or working on your own tour. How you go about doing things like that?
Oh yeah, that's a lot of work. That's hard work. Kudos to tour managers and the agencies. They are there for a reason. It's hard work. Even if you want to roll with gang, 6, 7 of us is flights. It's hotels, Airbnbs, car rentals, food. Everybody like to eat different. Some people really like to turn up every night. Some people want to go to sleep. Some people got other businesses. Is a lot. It's a lot. But it's fun.
How many songs you releasing on this project?
13 and 2 bonuses.
So that's what, 15 altogether? That's very brave of you to release 15 songs right now in this day, because, you know, our attention span is very short. They say nowadays humans' attention spans is like a goldfish.
For sure.
So
but
it's like real fast.
For sure. But it's 13, 2 skits.
And you got skits too?
No, but that's included in the 13. And then, you know, some songs are just a verse, or some songs are a verse and a hook, or some songs are just a whole song. It's like 28 minutes long.
Right. All original, or you?
Nah. It's a mixtape.
Oh, it's a mix. All right.
This is for fun. This is for the people before I start going crazy.
So you're about to drop a real solid LP or EP after this mixtape, right?
An EP, but I might do like
or original
a single, all original beats. This is just for the people, for fun.
Right. Any more videos? You gonna do videos for every song that you got on this?
Nah, maybe like 4. But people hear it and people like, yo, let me shoot you. Like, so who knows? I'm just having fun with this. Right. This is just get to know me a little bit more.
This is your first project?
No.
No, you had Pills for the Pain, right?
Yeah.
What project that was on?
The Unemotional Free.
Right.
And then I was just dropping singles and singles.
So this is your next project after that?
Yeah, I was moving around a lot. Like.
How many years it been since you dropped the project?
2019.
Oh, pandemic.
And pandemic was like, I had the biggest show March 2020. Like, that shit was lit. Like, we was about to go to LA. It was so much going on, and then boom, the pandemic happened.
The pandemic kind of slowed my
like
show
a year
up
and
too.
A half. Like,
I was 2 years showless. I could have been doing the streaming thing, but I just didn't feel it. I like this.
Everybody's different, and that's okay. That's your journey. That's okay.
Right. So did it affect you as well?
I think I'm I'm a people person. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing half and half, but it kind of did because I was just doing the show vibe and
Right.
moving around, and oh my god, I was making money off of shows. Like,
Right.
oh, I was just in a different space. Like,
Right. You just seem so relaxed. Like a good energy is always about you. Like how important it is to always remain who you are and know that you will run into those people around you that just ain't shit. And
that's
they come like they your friends, but they really not.
yes, stretch to that one. It's like I said, your mind got to be stronger than your heart, because your heart can be, could lead you to be super emotional and overthink things. Like, you got to go on cold mode. Honestly, you can't think too much. You can't expect too much. You just gotta keep going.
I almost forgot to ask you this question.
I don't like that smile on your face.
No, I almost forgot to ask
I
this
don't
question.
like that.
I got a lot of questions I want to ask you. How you feel about people faking relationships for popularity? Is that a good or bad thing?
Damn. I
And would you
think
do it?
I think it's a business. I think sometimes some people link up or there's other entities and other things going on. I think some should be business. And if you and your people good with it, then I don't judge
Do
it.
you think that helps an artist, or
It
could
depends
kind
on
of
the
like
artist. It depends. It depends. That might be a whole rollout plan. Like, it just depends. Depends.
you,
Fuck it.
you,
It's smart. You doing it.
do labels suggest that like they put people together? Is it the
That's
labels or
that's
is it
that's
just the
that's that's what I've heard. I've heard people do it on their own.
yeah?
Like, I've had people approach me. You know what I mean? Like, that's real. That's a real thing. It's just a business move. You can't really think about it too much. Feel me?
It's like marrying a foreigner for 50K.
Like
You know,
marrying a foreigner for 50K.
it's like that.
It sound like that, right?
So what's next from Poison?
Dropping this project, being super consistent, some collabs, a lot of good visuals. Lord willing, just partnerships and bigger shows in different places.
Right. I'll be on your gram, but you be everywhere. Like where the hell you be going?
Where life takes me.
That's that golf. That's that golf mother shit.
Come
Huh?
on. I'm moonwalking in this bitch.
Oh shit. Any features on this project?
Nah, not on this one.
Oh,
Not on this one.
this is all you. All you.
Yeah.
The ups, the downs.
Yeah.
They gonna feel
We
your
gonna
pain.
we're gonna do some features later on.
So this was like more personal.
This is just, I know y'all miss me. I know y'all been waiting. Just bear with me. There's some doper, bigger things coming on the way.
Right.
Calmate.
What that mean?
Calm down. It's coming.
So you Spanish, right?
Definitely.
What you Dominican?
Santo Domingo. Yes.
Sounds
Yes.
to me. Okay. Are you planning on working with any other Latin musicians?
Definitely. That's coming too.
What you call that? Reggaeton and all that stuff like
Come
that.
on, man. You from East New York. You know you was dancing to reggaeton. Stop acting like you don't know the name.
I'm just saying, like that's what
I
you.
know your style, bro.
That's,
You like
that's what you gonna do.
I'm gonna do what feels good, man. I don't know. I haven't got to that point yet. I mean, I have done something, but I'm not. It might be bachata. It might be
That's what I'm saying.
reggaeton. I don't know if it feels good, if it sounds good, if it makes sense, if it just. I don't know. I haven't gotten to that point. I might be in DR. Somebody might play me some shit. I don't know.
Right.
It might be slow. It might be fast. If it's
Right.
fire, let's work.
So what genre would you put your music in? Right now, if it was a release right now, what genre would you put it in?
It's funny because when I was uploading like a private link. It was telling me to pick the genre of the project. This project, I would say this project is more so hip hop. And then it had like the subgenres. So I put trap and it was something that I was like, I can't believe they had this as a subgenre. They had like focus and like druggy. I'm like, what the hell?
That's the get high music.
Yeah, so it was funny, but I think this project is very much so hip hop and R&B, but you know, I feel like I have like a poppy trap sound. That makes sense. A pop trap.
Sometimes, you know, you could be so different that people, they don't want to like get next to you because you just so different. And then when it hit, that's when everybody gonna be like, yo. You feel like you think you're a little different
Nah,
outside
definitely.
the box from
And
everything.
Definitely. It's already happening. People are already like, oh, hold on. I should have, it's a lot of, it's just what comes with being different. I've been different my whole life. So people not always going to understand it, and that's okay. Just continue to be you. No matter what, you're going to have fans and supporters. That's what really matters, the fans and the supporters, not who thinks, those are not the people that are buying your stuff, that are supporting your stuff. Who cares? You're going to find people.
When you say different, like what's some of the things you been through as a child that make you say you was different your whole life?
Okay, so I was always into different things, like as a female, like I was always into like the Marvel stuff. I was always into, my sister's a professional drummer, so I would learn to drum with her. You know what I mean? My mom would have me just give back to the community as just a kid, like just doing different things. Like I was not like a regular kid, like, you know what I mean? Like I was always helpful, always just doing the most for the world, like, you feel me, for the people, just my friends, like, just I always move different. My real name is different. I'm left-handed. I'm different. Just everything is just hasn't been a dull moment. Feel me?
What's your sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
Oh yeah, you're a Cap. Big Cap. Let the world know where to find you at. The ones that's hiding under a rock that's just tuning into the show.
You can find me on Instagram, Poison911, Poison with 2 eyes, Poison911. There you can literally click the link in my bio. You'll find my YouTube, you'll find my Twitter, you'll find my Apple Music. Just find me on Instagram, Poison911.
Poison.
Flow.
We out here. This is a great show, yo. Thank you for coming to the show, man.
Nah, thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
I appreciate you, P.
I appreciate you too. Thank you for always supporting me. You've always supported me and just, been there. Thank you.
We here. We good. Yo, Wolf.